Hello escapers, Red7 here with a new video. Because we didn't have too much dev activity this week, everyone is busy playing the game and preparing new stuff, I guess. I'm going to just briefly talk about what happened in the Tarkov world this week and go into more detail with what needs to be improved in order to make this game better. So please stay with me during the video, and if you think that the info is important, share it so that the devs take note and change the wrong stuff. Note here that this is my personal opinion and it's based on the time spent playing since the release of the patch. I'm level 32 right now, so I can say I played quite a bit since the release. On the 29th of October, the devs added several servers on the US side and on the European. This measure was necessary due to very long matching times. In this example, Shadow OP had to wait for like 31 minutes to join the raid. To be honest, I wouldn't have waited that much. My maximum record was 11 minutes and 20 seconds. The other thing is the problem with changing names in the game. Apparently I cannot change it anymore, although I have tried Natalino's solution already. Did this work for you? Nikita Buyanov, the Don Corleone of our game, had his birthday a few days ago, and with this video we want to wish him all the best and to thank him for the awesome stuff he created for us, together with his crew, of course. Notice I used a few days term. This happened 3-4 days ago, not a week ago. Pun intended. Regarding the new patch and how the game works, I really want to point out a few things which are really game breaking and game changing. I hope the devs take note here and adjust them accordingly. Please support me on this one, players, if you have the same problems. First one is the desync. Desync is a huge problem still. There were some optimizations measures, but it's not enough. Desync is a heavy problem in this game and we all have experienced it. I had so much desync during the Kill PMC's mission on Shoreline that I thought I'm going to leave the game and come back when desync is fixed. And it's not only happening on that map. I predict that a lot of people will leave the game if this issue doesn't get fixed soon. In fact, I don't have to predict anything, it's enough if you look at the forum. Second is the way maps like customs are being played now. I will illustrate what I mean in this small piece of footage. I joined a custom match with nothing but a hatchet and some meds, and in this particular example, just to prove a point, I am going for the new customs attraction, the Mark Room. This is where the goodies are. If you didn't know about it, then find the Mark Room key and check it for yourselves. I managed to get into the room and take the stuff with no resistance, nothing. I also managed to leave the raid with all that stuff plus checking for the factory key before even getting attacked by bots or player scavs. Well, you may say, where is the problem here? Well, this ruins the purpose of the game. Let me explain with a question. Why should I join a raid fully geared with my teammates when the things that I could find on the map are only shotguns and crackers? Everything is gone till I reach dorms or the other side of customs. Right now the game works by the rule first come, first served. But what about players who want to play the game as it should be played? If I don't rush dorms, then there is nothing rewarding for me anymore. Hatchling exit with the good stuff in the first 2 minutes. Me, who want to play the game, exit with a bunch of shotguns and maybe a gold chain? You may say it's enough loot for everyone. No, it's not. There is only a document case on the map, if you're lucky, and only a SV98, for example. Bots are also not that geared, so you cannot say you'll be rich with what you could loot from them. This is not fair and needs to change in my opinion. Same happens on woods. Run, take the rare item and extract. It's not fair for the real players who stay on the map, get shot at, fight with the bots and other players. They need to be rewarded. I see several solutions here. Add some more bots on the left side of the map on customs. Right side it's strong, it's okay, but left side it's very weak. You can see that in my video. Or what about putting some geared bots at the doors? Or adjusting the paths of the bots so that they reach that interesting area exactly when the raid begins. When they're there, it's already too late. The other argument people have is we need to do speed runs to increase our endurance. So why not taking gear while running? Well, true, but there are alternatives here as well. What if instead of running like a maniac on the map to increase your endurance, the devs add crouching as an alternative? A fully geared player will not run like a headless chicken on the map to increase endurance. He will move slowly, tactically, and check his corners. I think moving crouch is a lot more realistic than running naked to increase your endurance. This is again encouraging naked players, hatchlings, and exploiting. Add a certain amount of weight which cannot be put in a gamma container and make players move while they crouch in order to increase their endurance. This is my example, there could be more. Write your thoughts here as well, guys, what do you think? Third one is the field of view. FOV changed and we cannot use that bug anymore. I really liked it. I was able to see more of my weapon and the scope wasn't clipping. The FOV works, there is no doubt about it, but when you use 75 FOV, the main scope clips through and it's really not nice. I'm that kind of guy who likes how my weapon looks like, and there's a lot of you out there who are exactly like me. Weapons are 80% or maybe 90% of this game. Weapons made this game look so cool and attracted a lot of players who love customizing, spending time in the inventory looking at their weapons. Looking at this hideous view makes me want to not use that secondary scope anymore, although I like it a lot and I want to give it a chance. It's a serious problem for me, but not as big as the first ones. So devs, please find a fix here as well. We want to give that side scope a chance. Regarding FOV, take a look at the difference between what you see at 50 and what you see at 75. I don't understand why people are not using max field of view. The perspective and view are a lot bigger with max FOV. I'm going to wrap it up with an advice for the players with less space in the secure containers. Do preppers missions, because after completing the last one you will be getting a bigger container. It's 2x4 and it can fit a submachine gun inside, for example. Please share this info if you find it helpful and sub if you want to stay up to date with EFT content. I will be sharing it on the forum as well, maybe some of the devs will watch it and take note. Thanks a lot for watching, Red7 out, peace.